Okay, Dom from Essential RC here with young Finn from Flying Finn RC. We're at ProWing in Bad Sassendorf, Germany. I was out here for last year's show, so I've experienced this before, but Finn's first time. Finn, we had day one yesterday, the Friday. You enjoyed it yesterday? So cool, man. So what we're going to take you on now is a short trip around the marquee, which is even bigger than last year with all of the vendors. But before we move on and show you some of that, these are 5 5th scale F-16s powered by proper turbine engines. They've probably got about 200 Newton engines in the turbine engines. A couple of them at least are thrust vector, and they gave an amazing display at the end of yesterday's flying. So Finn, are we going to take a tour around? Let's do that, and we'll point out some of the things we personally like at the show. Finn's going to point out the things that he's got an eye on, and I'll point out some of the things that I've got an eye on. We got Trev on camera. Trev is Finn's dad. They drove over, I flew over first class. Let's go into the marquee. Let's go down. So we won't pause at every stand as we're walking around. I'll point out the ones. Trev, if you see anything that you want to point out.
Okay.
So you've really got a bit of everything at this show, from composite models here, gliders that have got turbines on top of them. You'll see some gliders that have got EDF that are recessed inside the fuselage that pop out to power them. Genesis, known for their quality packaging. This is a Fiat G91 that I'm not sure if this one flew, but one of these flew yesterday. Amazing aircraft. Got a great These guys do caps and clothing and will embroider your brand onto your cap or your hoodie if you want to do that while you're here, or any of the designs that you've got. Maybe we should get we need to come up with a logo for you thing. Although you're all branded Turnigy now, look, official Team Turnigy for Hobby King. Tomahawk Aviation. I had a 1.9 litre Futura from Tomahawk a few years ago. Radio engines, so UMS radio engines.
I want to get one for my suit when that's done.
5-cylinder or 3-cylinder. And then behind it, I think there's a new version 3 of the Futura. 2.6 litre sport jet. L39 Albatross.
There you go, Dom. We need to have a couple of these FPV.
I do look at everything and think, could I put FPV into it? And I think it's not too long before somebody does start putting head-tracked FPV in big jets like this. But so many pilots enjoy flying in line of sight, so but it'll happen one day. Which of these is your favourite?
Probably the Futura.
You're more into sport flying.
Sports, yeah. And that's
So if I had to pick one of these, I'd probably pick the Albatross.
The Albatross.
The L39 down that way. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Turbines.
Oh yeah. I'll just zoom in on those. We were talking about these the other day, weren't we, with turbines? How they push the thrust rather than...
Well, a turboprop, yes. These are turboprop engines. And then you've got your regular turbines for jets, yeah.
Very cool.
So, if you can afford them. This was a good demo yesterday. Glider IT. For quite a while, for a few years, they've had the GMO, which is probably the only glider of its type that has a turbine, like a 45 Newton engine, turbine engine inside. It's kind of hidden. You wouldn't think it's a turbine either, but it's got a jet engine in it. And they come out recently with the G-Max, which is a bigger version. But that was a great demo yesterday.
I'm just going to show a couple of bits on this because I saw this yesterday and I saw the exhaust poking out the back and didn't really understand why.
Yeah, because the engine is here, the turbine jet engine. All the hot gases go out of that pipe.
I don't know if I might see it better on the blue one. I don't know if you can see it. There's a silver bit hanging out the back.
Yeah.
Go on.
That's where all the hot gases come out.
Yeah, very cool.
We're still recording, are we?
Yep, real good.
Powerbox systems. Everybody knows about powerbox.
I'll tell you, we're coming up to my favourite planes now.
What? Oh.
On your left.
Oh,
Yeah, I fancy one of these. Yeah,
extra large.
they're very cool, aren't they?
So super, quite big turboprop jet engines in slightly. Which scheme do you prefer?
That one looks really nice.
This is kind of the classic Oracle scheme that you see on a turbo wagon.
Yeah, that one.
But we saw a couple of these fly yesterday. You were saying about these jets flew at Western Park last year. That's Ulsterjet, I think. Those jets.
Oh, okay.
3D jets.
Yeah.
There's a well-known duo that fly. Helicopters.
I'll tell you, the attention to detail in the cockpits of these are really good. I'll just do a very quick glance so people can see. They look really good.
This as well. 3D printing has become a bigger and bigger part of the hobby. And this comes with scale print. I mean, look at all the. When you get a scale model from someone like Calf Models or something like that, it's great. These are good models. But look at what you can get. All the little scale add-ons, whether it be aerials or handles. You know, look at this. How many different types of handles that they've got, and the seats. You know, if you want to go to the nth degree of detail on your scale model.
I should imagine.
Even looking behind you, sorry Trev.
That's right.
Look at these cockpits are even lit up.
Oh, do you know something? This is going to be. Yeah, look at that. That looks like a helicopter interior.
Insane level of detail.
Yeah, even the seats have got like almost like a fabric-looking finish.
Yeah. Yep. Just beautiful.
Yeah, all the little lights, really cool.
Let's keep going.
It's the other two, because these ones in front, the F-16s yesterday.
Oh yeah, you're right. So the red one is thrust vectored.
The red one was kind of the lead, wasn't he, yesterday?
Yeah, and that's thrust vectored. But the red one, that was doing some pretty cool stuff.
The thrust vectoring high alpha with smoke off the wingtips as well, doing tight loops.
You were saying something about, you know, when the jets get like pull a high G manoeuvre, you get the vapours.
The vortices.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually, if you look, they got these smoke canisters. So off the transmitter, they will have a switch, and there's an electronic fuse that goes into the canister. So they'll ignite that halfway through the flight. But you're right, when they were going at speed, you could see it curl.
Yeah, it was so cool, wasn't it? They look so real.
Aerobautics, famous Belgian shop for selling all
Yeah, you like a bit of extreme flight, don't you?
260.
Finn could stay here all day, but we've got to keep going. Come on, Finn, let's keep going.
Come on.
Alright, so hobby on our way.
Ah.
Oh, okay, so these guys sell stands.
They're like
So we'll see
workbenches sort of thing.
workbenches,
Yeah.
Might need that instead with the dining room table.
Yeah, maybe we can get Sarah to buy me one for my birthday.
Sarah would be happy.
Yeah, she can have her dining room table back.
This is King Tech and JMB. So again, a few different aircraft. So we've got a PC-29, I think.
Yeah.
Again, a big L-39 ProWing price for this, less all the electronics and the landing €6,000.
Okay. Let's grab
I think
one,
maybe
Craig.
I'll take two.
Yeah.
This is my favourite. It's a J10 Mercedes McLaren livery.
Do you know, so I like that one as well. It just looks quite cool, I think.
I've got one. I haven't flown it yet.
Ah, that'd be a good video to do then.
Para Aviation, something different. And there are two companies doing this type of stuff, but look, they're demonstrating today. So paragliding, even you can do that RC. A couple of servos, and the pilot pulls on the brake lines on the like the side paragliding. One of two permagrit stands. And I got a sanding block for you.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to try that out. I'm looking at everything, seeing what I can sand now.
Fiala, I think.
Oh man.
Known for their props. You like SU-31, don't you?
Yeah.
You've got a smaller Sukhoi that your dad's going to be building for you in the near future. We're not even halfway around.
No.
Radio Master TX16S, and we love our ELRS receivers, of course. Use them in everything by default now. Pitch flare model bow. Aeronauts. I can't think of anything. And for our traditional builders like you, Trev, get your supply of bolts.
Yeah. Oh, this is. Yeah, shall I?
So if you're into gliders, these are retractable nose landing gear for every different scale of glider, all the way up to half scale.
This is a special one. It's for RF5.
For a specific glider.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. For one specific model.
Okay, so it's retractable and has a braking system. Is that right? Yeah. Disc brakes. Disc brakes on an RC glider. Thank you very much. Simpro. I think we're going to have to split this into two, Trevor.
Yeah, we're up
So
to
we'll go
13.
halfway round and then we'll do a part two.
Yeah, we're at 13 minutes.
Hot. It's hot.
Turbine gliders, Paratech. Look at the size of that glider. Do you like the pilots in this one? I don't know what characters those are. Power, lipos, brushless motors, and servos.
Ah,
Line.
yeah. I tell you, there's something interesting with these gliders.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
saw this yesterday.
So,
Point this out for the viewers.
okay, get my finger in view. So, if you look, the wings they twist up and down So there's actually no controls on the tail.
No elevator,
Yeah.
no rudder,
It's all done with the wings. So
all of it.
yeah,
Pitch and roll, all
Bit-
on the wing.
be
I've
interesting
never seen
to.
that.
No, I've never seen that. Yeah. So yeah, pretty interesting.
Robbie, some of their range of gliders, powered gliders.
They look nice, don't they?
Yeah, really nice. Amplitude Sirocco up to 3 meters.
So I was saying the other day we could bring Sarah back a handbag.
Not strictly speaking, is it a handbag? But if you
I
want
might
to
be able to blag it as a handbag.
if
It's
you
got,
want to
it's got handles.
protect your investment, like you've got a nice composite glider, I've got a Krill Extra 330 back home, 2.5 metre, and you want to protect that, then Reebok do wing bags and fuselage bags so that you can protect it. 'Cause let's face it, when you're taking a nice model out the front door of your home, sometimes you're going to knock it against something, and it really helps putting it in a bag like that. Is this the big pit?
Yeah.
Martin Pickering was flying this thing?
Yeah, it was.
He's selling this one, isn't he? I think this is a new product. Well, I don't know the name of it. You can see that it's traditional construction. It's huge. It's is it Hawk type shape, and it's 2.5 litre sport jet.
I'll tell you what I find fascinating. See that biplane at the back? It's 1/3 scale, but the box isn't very big, is it? So it shows that all the components must be quite small components.
All the flat packed CNC cut wood.
Yeah, but it's amazing what you can get in a small box.
What you transform it into when you build it. Well, not me, because I don't have the skill, but Trevor behind camera can build this type of stuff. These guys were amazing yesterday. They had a fine display.
That's a cool paint job on
What
that
is this,
Cobra.
Cobra. The guys at Blaze of Thunder would like this kind of stuff. They should come out. They should come out because there were some brilliant helicopter demonstrations
Oh, yeah.
today. Frank Turbine, one of several turbine manufacturers here. Another way up to we've got. This is a 180. We've got a 250, a 400, and a 500 newton. Serious amount of power. If you put that in a jet and went to full power, you wouldn't be able to hold it down. That's a lot. So what we're going to end with, is part one of our walk around, is the Hobby King. Hobby King Stuart Warren is here with his team for the first time. Last year, no foamies, but this year they are allowing premium foamy manufacturers to be at ProWing. So we had a live yesterday, and he showed us a couple of new things. The Tundra version 3 that's out in green and red. Myself and Trev on Flying Fin RC reviewed it, love it. It's a great new version of the Tundra.
That's what we are demo flying at the show
You're
this year.
demo
Yeah,
flying
both me and Finn are display pilots for the Tundra. So
And then
it'll be
one
good.
other thing they showed us is a new 64mm EDF 6S Viper that is coming out as well. Fixed landing gear with flaps. We're probably going to take the landing gear off and hand launch. And then one other thing that they're just trying to gauge the interest of the market, but would be an amazing departure for Hobby King, is this Hawk in this F1 scheme. I think it's 105mm EDF, and I think Stuart's going to be flying this later today. But if you would want Hobby King to do this, you need to show your interest in it, because they're trying to gauge the interest in the market. Finn? So that's our part one, walking around the ProWing show inside and showing you half the vendors that are here. We're going to film a part two and we'll upload that later on. But thanks for watching from Essential RC and from Flying Fin RC. Auf Wiedersehen.